to try and figure out what they're going to do. Look at that. It's the South Asian teams all on this eastern side at the moment as Team IND taking shots over towards TSM Entity. They're all going to have to try and push up this hill, Blank.
Next so it comes through. I think Box are just about in this one, but most other teams will have to rearrange their position. TSM Entity certainly will have to leave their compound.
Not to be slowed down. They drop the smokes immediately and make the call. This is unity. It's cohesion, Blank. They move as a unit. They get that utility out almost immediately and make it happen. And they thrown in from Snacks to try and stop them moving onto the close side of the building, but they make it nonetheless. Anto will spot this out.
Yeah, this is one of my favorite things about TSM Entity, though. Like you say, the teamwork from them is really, really good. And sometimes they'll even sacrifice one of their players to make sure a play can go through. We've seen that time again between Jonathan and Z-God. It's really, really nice. U-Level Up are starting to make the push down the hill here, sliding their way through.
They're going to be behind TSM Entity as well. And they might just try and push straight through into the back here and try and crunch them into that tiny little building that they've got control of. Both players from Orange Rock, I think they're in the next circle, so they might just be hiding down behind this wall to try and ladder up in terms of placements, get further up that scoreboard.
That's Winter actually going down from U-Level Up here. Z-God looks for the finish. Can't quite get the bullets. Orange Rock still in this game, though, towards top 4 again. Clutch God goes down.
U-Level Up go 1 for 1 again, so they're down 2 as Clutch God fallen, so it's 2 versus 2 now between these two squads, but you've got Orange Rock and Team IND who are so ready to pick up these points. Jiaxian not wanting to push just yet. They'll be able to get the res for TSM Entity as well. I don't think they'll be able to get to Z-God, but they'll be up 3 strong, and Neo gets another knock onto Jiaxian. Qmao now trying to get that flush, trying to get the, I think that's a smoke just to cut off those sight lines, and another one sent in. Oh, he goes out a little bit too far. It takes a lot of damage. The spray downs are there, and Z-God hasn't even been flushed yet. The nade coming through. Z-God's right behind him. I think he's just feeding all this info over towards the rest of TSM Entity. Horshuan as well, able to get out wide. Neo goes forwards, catches him on the ball. Beautiful stuff. Aggressive play from the TSM Entity. Fragger there, Neo able to get 4 kills on the board now as they rack themselves up to double digits in the game.
Just takes fate into his own hands and moves out and tries to get it done. Horshuan, the last player remaining, only has bandages on board. Loki actually getting knocked here. Team IND have been really giving Box a lot of problems at the moment. Trans with this beautiful off angle on the rooftop. It could be so hard to hit back onto him when it's just a headshot angle for him.
There's very little they can do as well. It's so difficult to land those nades in the right place. He has such great area to work with, Blank. The sightlines are incredible.
Right at the moment, Box Gaming just have to rely on smokes as their soft walls towards the top of the hill. And now Horshuan taking shots over towards TSM Entity. Remember, they are kind of locked down at the moment, but Orange Rock have not had to move at all from behind this wall. They're starting to throw out the smokes now to enable them to leave, but they are full HP and ready to rumble.
Anto covering off the position from the remaining U-Level Up player, trying to get those angles isolated towards TSM Entity with the soft walls, like you mentioned, Blank. One of the players from TSM Entity has been knocked. It's Clutch God, so there's 2 alive. A nade from Anto. Oh, it takes down Jonathan, but he gets knocked. Is Neo able to flush it out? Gil down the hill. Will be going for the heal, but can't quite manage it. Will go down to the play zone. 5th place for them. That looked like it might be something special, but it's denied.
Fantastic stuff from Neo there to fly out and get it done. That's twice he's saved his team from another enemy opponent. Box Gaming, though, they get the circle again. They're very happy with it. Horshuan, though, again, beautiful shots coming through from him, but he's snaking away from the circle. Finally goes down, and now Box Gaming, they're going to go for the resurrection, try and get as many players on board. Nade in hand for Pmwl. Just goes for the underarm down the hillside. Doesn't hit anything as of yet.
IND a little bit further down. The circle not quite pushing them in just yet. Entity, TSM trying to push across. And Neo gets shut out. Team IND very low HP. Pmwl capitalizes onto one. Trance looks for the other, but hits the deck.